Hello.
Hi.
We're back. We have to take that minute because you notice the shot's different and everything, the lighting is different and everything. We have to change the whole studio around to get this whole system run up. Anyway, welcome back. I've got Ryan Ike, the composer, next to me. I'm Don Thacker, your friendly neighborhood director of Starr Mazer. And we are going to play Lords of Thunder. So here's the thing. Yesterday on Starr Mazer TV, yeah, throw that. We actually played Lords of Thunder for a short period of time with Bodie Lee.
Really?
From Time Spinner.
He's got good taste. I did not know he...
We were going to play Super R-Type,
okay,
but our channel for Super R-Type fell through, so we fell back. He'd never played Lords of Thunder, and I don't think he liked it. He might have liked it.
He's local, right?
Yeah.
Because I am going to have a talk with him.
You should have an actual physical talk with him.
He and I are going to have a
meet up in real life. So anyway, he was really great. We invented the Bodie Litza.
Which is?
Which is a Hawaiian-style pizza that Bodie Lee eats. The Bodie Litza.
Should I ask what's on it? It's just a regular Hawaiian pizza, but he's the guy eating it.
Correct.
Okay.
That's the Bodie Litza.
I'm so tuned into this concept.
We had a Bodie Litza ordered for us, which is pretty incredible.
That's amazing.
So we're going to play Lords of Thunder for the Turbo Duo system, the NEC Turbo Duo system. We're gonna play lives. I'm gonna play the first life, I think, or do you want to play the first life?
You should play the first life so I can. Because full disclosure, audience, like I love this game. You know how it's really fun and entertaining to watch somebody be skilled at something?
Yeah.
This isn't gonna be that because I'm not good at Lord of Thunder. I love this game. I suck at this game also.
So here's a trick with Lords of Thunder, or the Turbo Duo rather. If we get our entire funding goal before Monday, I've been saying this. If we get our entire funding goal this week before Monday, I will take my super ultra rare Duo Pad's plastic screen off. I will remove the plastic film, which was something I promised I would never do.
This is a sacred pact.
I'll do this on camera for you guys. Duo Pads are incredibly rare. They're like $80 a pop if you want to try to find one. They only came shipped new with the Turbo Duo. That's why everybody has a Turbo Pad and then some other shit. Like this is a Duo Pad. This is a Turbo Pad that I had to modify the end of to fit into a Turbo Duo thing. You get a PC Engine pad, it's a mess. So Duo, they moved to a mini DIN.
Yeah.
The Turbo Graphics had a regular DIN.
Mm-hmm.
They moved to mini DIN for the Turbo Duo only, and they only release Turbo Pads like this.
The bitches and their proprietary technology.
This is a one of a kind. This is the original Turbo Pad. I will pull the plastic sheathing off. If you remember, Turbo Graphics and Turbo Duo came with this bubbly plastic sheathing to protect the thing. And I was like, I will keep that on forever.
You're one of those kids who keeps his Marvel action figures like in mint condition.
Yeah.
This is great because this goal is going to draw an entire different sector of humanity. Like, right now, everybody who's donating is incredible and donating because they love the idea of this game, hopefully, or they want to help someone make their dream happen.
Right.
This will draw in a set of people that's like, I just want to watch somebody destroy something that they love.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's a very different slice of the pie, I feel.
Right.
You know?
So, I mean, I'm looking at it now with this fear, like, do I really do this? But yeah, if we hit our funding goal by the end of this weekend, man, I'm just going to do it. Yeah. We'll turn that camera on the other tank, the 4K camera. We'll get ultra close, and I'll peel that plastic sheeting off just for you guys. Is anybody monitoring the comments right now?
I am.
Okay.
That Don Thacker likes Starr Mazer more than he likes the plastic film on this gamepad.
Which sounds silly, but it's actually a
when
big
you
deal.
boil it down like that, it does. But that's a big deal. That's breaking the
I don't know if I'm being
sanctity.
sarcastic or not, because I'm not.
I actually don't know.
It's a big deal. So we're playing
That's a good
Lords
question.
of Thunder as a Super CD game. It's an original game. Any games you see us play, none of them are emulated. They're all straight up.
We don't roll dirty here.
No. Not on television. Yeah, we're gonna skip the intro because we saw the intro yesterday and just get right into business. Plus, Ryan needs to leave in an hour and 15 minutes or so.
I don't want to.
We have to.
Have
We got work to do.
God damn it.
So good.
I've always wanted to try to play this blind. And by that I mean literally not looking at the screen and just let the music like get me into it.
You know what's really cool about that?
It won't work.
No, it'll totally work.
What?
All the patterns are so distinct. It'll totally work.
Yeah.
I can play through easily. I can get through Airman and Heatman stages by not looking at Mega Man 2. When you start by pressing right while the game starts, you go entirely off the musical cue.
That's some awesome shit.
Not really, some memorization.
Yeah, but again, I'm looking at this through the lens of like, I can barely play this game with my eyeballs open and functioning. So this is going to be a treat.
I'm gonna take the water
armor's where it's at.
Yeah, it is where it's at. I'm glad to be playing this game with somebody who's played this game before. A lot of people haven't, and they don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
I gotta give a shout out to my friend Lewis, who's possibly watching right now. He's really into retro shmups. Loves the idea of Starr Mazer, and he introduced this to me, and I was like,
this is one of the best games
This
ever
has
made.
been the thing that existed, and I didn't know about it. Like,
oh yeah,
it's so rad.
I love it. You run on the ground, you sword up,
Yeah.
sword up, let's sword up. Boop, 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 boop. I gotta get to a guy to sword up on. Sword up, sword up. Oh, I got it though. It's okay, it's okay. I'm back at it.
It's alright.
Sword up, sword up. Yeah, man. These pads are so good. They're a little rubbery, but they're classic. These controllers.
Yeah.
Is this the thing where we both just kind of like sing the song the whole time? Because
I would be totally okay with that.
We should do that. I think we should definitely. The death screens are so good.
So great.
I like how this guy, see, when he got killed, he turned dark. Like the sprite was recolored in this sort of dark color.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I just like that any screenshot of this game pretty much looks like a Megadeth cover, like on its side. Like,
so do me a favor when you're playing, when you're doing your turn, try to get as many coins or as many crystals as possible, so that we can buy continues. Otherwise,
this is gonna be a shit show.
This will be the worst.
That's gonna be pretty much my only goal, is to keep myself alive long enough to get enough of that shit that you can then actually get some traction. And I'm fine with that.
Oh, damn it. I got hit twice. So the punishment system in this game is incredible. Like, getting hit makes you lose your power up. I should have done it.
I love that kind of thing. I like it when shmups come up with a cool way of dealing with damage as opposed to just, like a lot of them get hit once, there goes your shield, get hit again, you're gone. Yeah, that sort of thing. Like, I'd rather have them punish you in like a humiliating, like, fine, but now you're a loser.
Yeah,
you got hit.
It's so hard though. Like the game, you can get, if you get through any of these levels, I think that's why you can buy the power-ups, because if you can start any of the levels at like second level or third level, you're almost indestructible.
Yeah.
You just have to watch bullet patterns. But the minute you're like down to level 1, like it's
serious trouble. And then that's fun too, because it makes for interesting comebacks. I'd rather have a system like that where it's like, now I'm really hosed, but you can come back from it and it's really cool and dramatic, as opposed to just like, well, I just blew up.
Yeah. Or like I was super dominant. Like if you get all the way up to full laser on sorry, I'm playing.
No, it's
I'm blazing lasers. If you get the full laser, you're just unstoppable.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily as fun.
Full laser. I feel like there's a dick joke in there somewhere, but I don't know what it is.
There was a band in
you
my
guys
Motivational Growth that was a delivery girl comes to the door and tries to give our main character some groceries. She's wearing a shirt from a band called Laser Dick. It's just like a guy in a suit with no head with a giant laser beam shooting out of his crotch area.
See, that's a bummer because I want that to be a real thing.
Laser Dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So, Eclipse Husky says, so I sent off a super rough idea list.
Cool.
Sweet.
That's for his theme section.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Oh, right, the thing we can't
leak
moistly yet. Yeah. I am excited to eventually know what comes out of that one. That's gonna be so cool. This is the bosses in this game are just
they're incredible.
They're so. The design on them is insane. Like this guy obviously has a huge, like lobster claw for genitalia.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna see them as their like as their lord's form.
Yeah.
Before they become
before it gets crazy.
So do you want to play lives and levels or just lives?
Let's do lives. You keep rolling until you fall, and then it'll be hilarious when I last like 2 minutes, and then another huge chunk of. That's the only way this is gonna get beaten on this stream. Yeah, I know what I am.
Awesome.
Awesome at if this was like a Pogs tournament, I'd hook you up. Okay, I got my slammers in my car. I'm ready to go. Lord Thunder is something I love. It does not love me back. We have the same relationship that cats and I have. Cats are great. I want to pet your cat if you have a cat. Your cat wants to slit my throat. Probably.
You're convinced about it.
I'm convinced because of years of hard tactical evidence. Okay?
So I've got level 2 Earth.
Earth armors.
Which, if you remember Gate
Pretty
of Thunder...
dope.
So what's really cool about this is a sequel to Gate of Thunder.
Which I have not played.
It's nothing like this. It's an anime-style sci-fi, like Macross style. It's a shooter, yeah. But it has in it Earthquake weapon, which is identical to this weapon. So I love that they maintained that.
That they're in the same world despite like the
yeah. But so the key to Earthquake is it fires up and down,
yeah.
But it's kind of weak in front. But I know that this level takes place in caves and shit. And it has all these vehicles. So I maximize
decision.
Yeah, I'm wrecking these fuckers. Look at this. Wreck.
So, Ryan Fuzzy has commented,
yes.
You need to bring your Pogs tomorrow and challenge him.
It's on, bro. I used to have that milk cat making machine. You guys remember, like, Mattel, you could put like a comic book page in there and like make your own Pogs. And I rolled deep. I don't want to.
You went full Pog.
I don't want to get. I went full Pog. I don't want to get too far into it, but it started out like, yeah, I'll make Spider-Man a Pog. Yeah, I'll make, like He-Man a Pog. I made Bill Cosby Pogs. And not one or two, but like
900.
Theo, the whole set. Yeah.
Rudy. Theo. So I love this design choice.
This looks like you're fucked right now.
Right, there's a giant wall, and you don't recognize the trope of there's a waterfall.
Yeah.
Until I go through the waterfall.
So awesome, and of course
so
you can't see because there's waterfall in the way.
Yeah.
The best.
I also, when you hit the ground, you run. It's so good.
Yeah. That's everything about it. I love these fat little dudes who just barf. Fire up on you.
So this is very advantageous in a cave level, but also, like when I have to fight this boss, for instance, this mini-boss, it's dicks. Because this mini-boss you can only shoot direct on, head on.
And your weak little pea shooter is all you got.
Yeah.
Again, that's part of what I think.
It's
part of
good
what I like
design.
about this game is it's the tactical choices of what do you want to deal with.
Yeah, it's never easy. Nothing about it is ever like, oh yeah, it's super
Oh,
easy,
you can make this and it's pretty.
You got full vision, bro. It's fun, bro.
Fuzzy says he also had one of those Pog making machines.
Hell
too.
yeah! Milk cap makeup for life. Although I hated people who actually called it milk caps. Like they weren't in on the Pog scene.
No.
They didn't know what was legit.
Right. They didn't understand that, like, no, this has nothing to do with milk, motherfucker. It's a game.
Yeah.
It's real life.
And yes, I know supposedly the game stemmed from starting out with actual milk caps.
Supposedly.
You know what? Like
the Illuminati came up with that.
Right. That was this
lies.
started by the Jack's lobby trying to roll on Pogs because it was coming out in their game.
That was a conservative lie. That was a pinko lie. It was a communist lie.
Right. This thing is so cool too. Every vehicle that's.
Well, look, I dominated.
Yeah.
I fucked it. This Earth is a hard weapon to use, but
if you know what you're doing.
If you know what you're up to, if you're in a cavernous area like this, it's just dominate. Like, oh yeah, fuck you, dominate you, dominate you, yeah. What's up, bro? I'll dominate you, bro. We discussed yesterday in yesterday's show the idea of bruh being like a term.
I'm scared because I will do this thing where I'll do something because I think it's funny, and then I will do it so much that I start just.
You were echoing exactly what I said yesterday.
Yeah.
They used to say bro completely ironically.
Like, wouldn't it be hilarious if I was the kind of asshole that said bro, and now you say
all the
bro.
time, and I just don't fucking stop saying bro.
Rex705 says, I had Pog battles back in school.
The reason
Hasbro
had a difficult time with calling him Pogs battles is because he's young. I don't think he Pogs.
Dude, I had Pogs. I had that Pog making machine too.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't use comic books. I used like family photos. My mom didn't like that after I got into all the photos. Ruined them.
Your mom.
You told us this story. I completely forgot
so
the story.
awesome.
I'm sorry, Hasbro.
It's okay.
That's when you know you're on the next level of the game. It's like
when your mom's
the Cosby Show is one thing. When your own bloodline, like I'm playing with my life right now, dog. Like that's serious shit. That's awesome. Yeah, and Pogs are one of those things. It was like sometimes.
She was so dead.
I'm super host. This is gonna be awful.
I thought you requested to play.
I requested it because it's an amazing game.
This is your shoot. That's your bomb. We only have one bomb.
All right.
Continue.
Let's
pick your arms.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna win.
Wind is rough, man. It's like so full forward. You got 17 to spend. 15 is a continue, or you can arm yourself for true.
I should probably buy a continue. Let's be honest.
He asks, can there be a Starr Mazer Pog set stretch goal?
Yes, if we smash the console stretch goals, I promise there will be a stretch goal for a Starr Mazer Pog set. I absolutely promise. It'll be super 90s.
That's going to be so tight.
Jackalope Dave says, everyone at my school had Pogs, and I even had some, but to this day I still don't know what they're for.
They're for slamming and jamming.
Slamming and jamming.
Look at how poorly this is going for me already.
What are you doing?
Being the worst.
I thought we were gonna play Lords of Thunder.
We're one of us is playing it, and the other one of us is kind of just.
Oh, come on, man! You're so you can get her. Oh,
yeah, feels good.
WT.
I made it for like what, 50-ish seconds.
I got nothing to go into with this.
We're gonna switch to the other one so fast.
I'll use your wind. We'll do it.
Here's the thing: is if this succeeds only in teaching people how great this game is, then my job is done here. Because so many people don't know about Lords of Thunder.
That's a ridiculous thing. I don't know why.
Why not? Like, don't take how shitty I am at this as any kind of indicator of how this game's quality is, because it's great. Listen to that soundtrack, that screaming ass guitar, so good. So yeah, one thing about what's up? Wait, I'm not supposed to shit talk you. We're on the same team. Sorry.
Get away from me. Oh man.
Yeah, that thing means business.
It's got this weird rubber bandy physics thing where it follows you to it's elastic.
Mario Kart style.
Since, Ryan, you are a musical composer,
Supposedly.
for video games,
It is set.
do you have a favorite video game composer or soundtrack?
Oh my god. My favorite, that's really hard. I always say that's like asking me if I love all my children equally or one more than the other, which I don't have kids, and if I did, I probably wouldn't love them equally, but I have to say Katamari Damacy. Heck yeah! Because I love you absolutely trash that boss. I love Katamari Damacy's soundtrack probably more than the other because it has everything, and it's an awesome microcosm of what the game is about. You're rolling up all this shit, the game rolls up all these different styles of music together, and they work. They make this cohesive thing. It's got boys choir, it's got like Afro-Cuban jazz stuff, it's got J-pop, it's got a Baroque fugue, like an organ fugue, it's got everything, and the whole thing still sounds like it belongs together instead of just being a bunch of good things that don't really fit. You know, it blends and makes this new thing. Sort of like Starr Mazer does. And so I think that's part of what draws me to this game as well. It's sort of that same principle. Smashing things together and making a cohesive, new, awesome thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jackalope Dave says, I feel like Pogs is like Fight Club.
So wait, are we making a huge faux pas? A faux pog, if you
will? Faux pog! Oh my god, that's the greatest thing anybody's ever said.
That's
like
a really low. That's a really
we've
low
reached
bar.
the top. There's no coming back.
Jackalope Dave says, damn, the music in this game is so good.
It is so tight.
Good.
That guy knows what's up. It's just on point. This is working out a lot better when when I'm being asked questions and then somebody who can actually play this game. Holy shit, this level always wrecked me too.
Yeah.
So, Clovis15 also comments that more Kickstarter articles to write at the moment. So maybe more articles about Starr Mazer, I think?
Probably not. Probably articles about other Kickstarters, which kind of makes me sad. I would like it to be more about us, of course. But that's because I got nothing to concentrate on but Starr Mazer, obviously. Yeah. Look at the sleets. Isn't that cool? There's like sleets.
So awesome. And this this shit.
I'm gonna fucking lightning this guy.
Yeah. So great.
So Ryan, you said you played a lot of this game growing up.
I didn't say that. I said I love this game.
You love this game.
I love this game.
Do you love lots of different shooters or just this particular shooter?
No, I actually, again, I have a love-hate with shmups in the sense that I love them. I'm super shitty at all of them. But they're one of those games I will smash my head up against that brick wall of being bad at them because they're so awesome. I love Ikaruga. I love the kind of dual, like, light and dark mechanic in that. Is really cool. You guys are gonna make fun of me, but does anybody remember the Tailspin? Like shmup, like the side-scrolling from the Disney cartoon.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Isn't it on the NES?
Yeah, and it's really shitty, and I like it a lot. It's bad. It's not great, and they like took Baloo's plane and shrunk it down so you're just in a little biplane with his head sticking out. And it's got guns on it, and in the show it didn't have guns on it. Basically, it just ruins the spirit of what's great about that show, but I don't know, I liked it a lot. And also, thematically, it didn't work. It's like, oh cool, you'll probably fight, like, all the sky pirates, like in the show. Like, you loved Tailspin as a kid. Like, no, you'll fight, like, giant animate baseballs and shit. But why? What about the...
You guys aren't seeing this. I'm fucking wrecking this game.
I'm just talking shit about Tailspin. He's, like, reaming this game. A new one right now.
It had a butthole at one point.
It did. It doesn't any longer.
It's gone.
Yeah. So, no, I'm always into... If anybody in the comments has any cool suggestions for shmups, like, I could always...
The Star Soldier series. You should come over, man.
Yeah.
Modern Nosferatu says, dude, Tailspin is rad as heck.
Are you talking about the show or the game? Because the show is super baller. The game I like a lot. I don't think it's actually a good game, but I loved it. So I'm with you, man. Possibly on more than one level, depending what you're referring to.
Alright, so I'm going
You
to the
just
enemy with
obliterated
that. Yeah,
that.
but I'm going to the enemy with I got hit twice, or 3 times, so I lost my power.
Oh, you got hit twice in a 5-minute span when I get hit like 17 times in a 20-second span.
Yeah, but this, I can't.
Just
I'm not equipped for this boss right now.
the design on these things is so rad.
Keep
How many,
getting to
how, many
on the boss.
how many continues do we have, though?
Modern Nosferatu says, both. Both Tailspin,
Heck
the game,
yeah.
and the show.
And that theme song? Like, come on.
So pick an armor.
Should I go with...
Remember, unless you're gonna power up, you might want to power up. Unless you feel like you're just gonna lose.
I am. I do
Well,
have...
then you have to make a choice. Are you gonna get? Are you gonna get a continue,
I am.
or get a badass armor with badass power?
I'm gonna get... Because... It would be like buying a Ferrari if you know you're gonna drive wrong. Which you shouldn't ever do in any circumstance. But it'd be like...
none circumstance.
No circumstance should you ever do that. It'd be like if you were in a parallel universe where you knew you were going to do that, and then buying a Ferrari. Like, you're going to crash it. I'm going to crash this armor, so what I'm going to do is buy a continue, see how much of this, see what I can get out of the base model. Okay?
Fair.
I'm going to go with a Toyota Corolla, 2005.
Okay.
So Laser Kid says, late to the party, but I'm here.
Hello, Laser Kid. Laser
Hey.
Kid is actually canonized in our game as a character. He doesn't get to choose the character unless he ups his pledge to whatever it requires to get an NPC, the NPC level. So I don't think we can even afford.
So we're fucked, aren't we?
You can save the money,
Yeah. Let's just roll it over.
and then you can die,
Which
and then
I will.
can go hard into pain.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the best strategy.
Clovis15 says, we're currently up to 122K.
Woohoo!
Was it time to torture Brick's actor with the tech manual?
I don't remember the actual setup for that. I think Vanessa does. You just should die.
Just...
I think that was by the end of the weekend. It was within like a 2-day period if we got to
Can you go find out?
15. I think I have to rewatch the thread.
I thought you wrote all this stuff
I
down.
wrote that was one I didn't write down. I was going to ask you about it later, and I forgot. So, if one of you guys has like the time
It's a little
code on the
spiky thing.
YouTube video to tell me like what we promised you for the 115,
You should be writing this stuff down.
I write so many of your promises down, but you make so many. It's ridiculous.
He makes so many promises.
What was it
He
today?
has so
like
much to give.
100, and if we make,
I'm gonna
if we
fight
break all
Phil
our
Collins.
consoles,
It's one.
I'm sorry.
It's one.
Yes.
150. And break all our consoles.
Yeah.
By the end of the
Pause.
weekend, it's paused.
Pause.
He's gonna,
It's
he's gonna break his gamepad.
Not by the end of the weekend. If we break all our, yeah.
Starr Mazer
Doing
pods.
this, we're gearing up.
There's
Yeah, there's a team
no,
of
but
lawyers
you know,
just
no,
sitting on
it's super
this.
though. Like if we get to 150 by the weekend, end of the weekend, I'm doing something.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I said it.
What did you say? 150 by the weekend.
By the end of the weekend, if we get 150, I'm peeling the.
Oh,
He's
peeling
gonna
the
break
thing.
his. He will destroy one of his precious
I have
childhood
to
memories.
write down all of these now.
Fuzzy Ski says, Platypus is my guilty pleasure, shmup.
Jackalope Platypus. I haven't played that. I've heard it's sweet. Everybody I know who likes Platypus, like, loves Platypus. Like, I don't think you should feel guilty about
I've
that.
never actually played it.
Jackalope Dave says, bomb exclamation point is filling my old Tailspin / Tales of Gold Monkey / Crimson Skies fantasies at the moment.
Oh, Crimson Skies! I forgot about Crimson Skies. I love Crimson Skies. Sorry. I got really excited because I guess I'm into diesel punk. I didn't know that was a word until like last year, and I was like, oh no, I'm into that shit.
Ladies, Jackal Dave says, closest thing I'm playing to a shmup right now is Broforce.
I've heard Broforce is incredible.
I've not played Broforce.
I have the same problem as you. People who work in games in any capacity are the worst at actually having played games.
It's
A lot of the time. Basically going to GDC or any big game convention where you meet a bunch of other developers or other people just like, oh, I worked on Gone Home. Oh, I've heard that's really great. It's in my Steam queue. Like,
Yeah.
you just do that.
I have like 650 Steam games. I've played 4 of them.
It's not because they're not great. We bought
No,
them. We
yeah.
want to support them.
We do.
We kind of...
Doing this, making a Kickstarter, making a game, writing a game, like all the stuff.
Rex705 says, one of my favorite shmup was Drakujan Skies.
How do you... Can you spell that for me?
Drakojan.
That's what I thought. I'm going to check that out. Drakujan Skies. I haven't heard of that. I'm sure, if my friend Lewis is watching, he's like screaming at the like screen right now. I guarantee he knows what that is.
Oh, that was because I was sucking.
No, he's like my main channel for introducing me. He was the guy who first introduced me to Lord of Voices Thunder.
It's such a good game.
It's so fucking sweet.
Thank you for pluralizing, by the way. You weren't before.
I wasn't before, and it was bothering me.
I didn't want
Every
to
time
say
I did it,
on television, like, man,
no, I was doing that wrong. And every time I did it, I was like, that's not right.
Fuck. I'm just getting fucking slammed right now.
I'm getting slam jams.
Pain and Gaming says, hey guys, just got here. Do you play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time?
I have played the shit out of that game. I remember.
I've never heard of it.
I don't. I don't suggest you ever do this. But look, we're back to screen 1.
Oh my god, we suck. Well, I suck.
Let's do this. You start.
Okay.
So I don't suggest you do this, but I played Ocarina of Time entirely emulated on Dolphin Emulator.
You're a monster.
In college.
What?
When it was still out on the... I mean, it was forever ago. It was 1999. And I didn't have an N64 at the time. I really wanted one. And I wanted one so badly. But I could emulate it. It was shittily... It was poorly emulated. It looked like crap. I had 2... 3D effects video cards to SLI. It was just the worst. Dude, you should get that guy. He's gonna give
Don't
you...
know what to do.
Okay. He's gonna come back there. Just fucking
Yeah,
look.
he is.
He'll give you fucking orbs. You need the orbs, bro. That guy's give you orbs. Get the orbs. Get the orbs. Get the orbs. It's so good. But yeah, no, I played through it voraciously, and I fell in love with it. And the minute I was able to get my hands on an actual... dude,
I suck. I'm the
dude,
worst.
what is happening?
A travesty.
This is the worst television.
This is, and the
What
thing is,
are you
I
doing?
requested this knowing that
This
I
was
suck.
your game.
I
I
know.
asked for this game.
I requested this knowing that I
We
suck.
played the game yesterday. I don't know if we can play it again, but I'll play it for you, bro. So I played it voraciously, finally got it on the N64, and realized that, like, when I played it on the emulator in 1998, the fucking textures were all wrong, and, like, everything was... It was just an incredible experience. So I played it all again.
Solid run.
What weapon and what level?
I did water level, or water armor,
water armor,
and then fire level.
fire level. That's fair. Let's do it.
But you actually do it, unlike me. I was just warming the armor up for you.
Sure.
No, I requested this as I was typing it in to the email. I was like, I suck hard at this game though, but I want people to see it and know that they can do more. Yeah, they can be better than me.
Laser Kid's favorite shmup, though it might not really be a shmup, is Star Fox / Star Fox 64.
I thought about suggesting that
I
too.
don't know if that is it a shmup or
I
is it,
think it
like,
counts. It's a 3D shmup. But
it's a
shmup.
rail shooter, and I don't know.
I feel like
I
those
think those are
cousins though. At
those are
least.
no, they're definitely cousins. But I feel for some reason that those are like they're kind of looked down on, like Gumshoe is the first person shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I actually thought about suggesting that one that had
Gumshoe?
No.
we would never play Gumshoe.
we would never play Gumshoe.
Just because light guns don't work on LCDs.
I thought about playing or suggesting Star Fox or Star Fox 64, and then had that same conversation in my head. Like, it probably doesn't count as a shmup. And no one's gonna believe me because of my shitty performance. But if you want to see me rock ass at something like that, I would
a shitty rail shooter for 12-year-olds.
An amazing rail shooter for all generations. Okay.
A shitty 12-year-old rail shooter.
Do you know? It's
for furry.
It's for all people. You're enraging a huge part of your family.
No, actually, I'm making jokes that are silly because I love Star Fox. And I got,
he's playing a game for children, everyone.
yeah, and I'm doing that thing where like I'm being absurdist.
No, own it. It's too late.
Well, there's nothing to actually own. I'm making a video game.
Modern
Fun to do.
Erotic says, Colibri is my favorite hummingbird-based shooter. Fool to Dream says R-Type Finals pretty epic.
Fuck!
Clovis15 asks if the Amazon ebook email got to you.
Yes, thank you very much. We obviously have not started it, mostly because we haven't really stopped doing Starr Mazer prep. But we definitely, I know that Austin is super into it and wants to check it out. And I'm also into it and want to check it out. I just have, unless it's absolutely required right now, I'm not doing it. And yes, playing Mode Defender right now is absolutely required.
This is necessary.
It's necessary. It's like the 4 hours of time I get to not freak the hell out. There are 20 other hours where I'm freaking the hell out all the time.
And I like how too, like what you do in your downtime is like the most stressful.
This is so zen for me. It's the best.
Yeah.
Watch this. You want to see this thing wreck?
Yeah, I
Watch
do.
this game wreck. Watch. It's just fuck you. Fuck you, the game. The game is like, just fuck off. You cannot win. Ah! I'm going to put you in a position you can't move from. I'm going to shoot bullets into it.
Are you sure you want to hand that to me?
Dude, we're playing together.
Yeah. Well, one of us is playing.
Clovis15 also adds, on the side note, you're doing much better at this game today than last night.
I wasn't the one primarily playing last night. Thank you very much.
Fool to Dream says, I'm also a huge fan of I'm also a huge Space Harrier nut and Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah, neither of which are actual shooters. No, I'm just kidding. No, Space Harrier is really cool. You can get a continue or you can get all fucking geared up.
Continue.
You just went and got to continue.
Do you know how little
You
faith
should
I
try
have?
this as OP though. You get all OP and just go whoop whoop whoop. And kick
Tell you what,
everything
if I get it again and we have the money to spend, we got to scratch.
So,
as they say.
Rafa Rolls Up just made us something awesome, asking you to spot the fake Dawn.
I love it! The one on the left is obviously the fake Don. Thank you so much. That's really cool. I'm sure you posted that online. Make sure you tie it somehow to Starr Mazer. Get it all the way out there. We'll definitely retweet and retweet in seconds because that's what Pazzo is doing right now. I think.
Man.
He already did it. That's amazing. Thank you, Raph. That's amazing.
And I suck. Suck shit.
Oh God, what are you doing? Use a bomb.
Sucking.
Fucking just use it.
Yeah.
Just kill everything.
Deal with that.
No, I don't have a bomb to use.
Yeah, you
Whatever.
do.
Hyena Gaming says, if you haven't played Legend of Zelda yet, you should.
I have totally played Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I think we were kidding about that. Like, we've all played the shit. Like,
Oh my god, so good. I feel great. God, people
So,
are-
am I playing on Earth? Am I playing Earth on this
you can
thing?
play whatever. You can be your
I'm
own
playing what
man.
you picked.
I did better with Earth.
I'm playing Earth.
Clovis15 adds, wait, Space Harrier and Star Fox 64 don't count?
No, they count. I was just kidding. I was so joking. I was super kidding.
He was being a, what is that called?
Asshole.
A contrarian, I was going to say.
A jerk.
Oh man, no, I had spent so many joyful hours playing Star Fox, and every time Slippy would be like, Fox, I need help, I would just blow him to shit. You're worth nothing to any of us, Frog, and you need to pull your weight or get out.
What's really cool about this live, not live, but like recorded album is there are, I don't know if you guys, if this was being recorded when I talked about it before, I actually remade this album note for note using guitar sounds, and I had to simulate things that happened in this album. If you pay very close attention to this album, which is really cool, is it comes on a CD, right? But it's not like a proprietary CD, it's just a CD. The game is just on CD data, so you can stick it into a CD player and just play the CD.
Which is so sweet.
is so
you can literally
hot.
put Lords of Thunder just in a
The
fucking...
first track is it goes, warning, warning, this is a data track, warning, and I was like, what? But you can totally just play it. And so what I did was, as a kid, I tried out as a kid, as a young adult who was trying to get into like music making. I was terrible at it, but I did because I'm more mathy, I think, than music-y. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I tried to put it together, and I did so by trying to emulate like note for note to learn how music was made.
Yeah.
But it has the coolest part of the soundtrack is you can hear all of the like actual analog natural things that are happening, like hearing the hand move between strings.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Which for stuff, especially from this era, is like...
It's not. It's produced really well, but you can hear the actual artisanship in it.
Yeah.
And it's really awesome.
It's really
There's
cool.
one point where I was positive that a guy had broken a string in one of the last levels of the game.
It just kept rolling.
It just kept rolling, and so I did research, and I found that in the early days of the internet, I was able to find a history of this soundtrack, and it turned out you can actually he took a metal ring and ran it up the string really fast.
Yeah.
It was doing like that, and he did it on purpose as a feature sound. It was really neat.
All right, so I'm gonna.
You should gear up, bro.
Should I?
Rick 705
You can
says,
afford both. You get all life and all repeat level 2.
Rick 705 says Simonator, aka Assault Suit Vulcan, was
There you go.
fun,
Get that.
but I suck at it.
The 200 one.
My bad.
There you go. You're
Alright.
good. You're good.
I'm not.
I've never played Assault Suit Vulcan. You're at 3rd level though. You're 3rd level.
Well, this is gonna be really embarrassing.
You
when I
should
fuck
dominate.
this up.
You should dominate. You can't not dominate.
So much pressure.
Look at
Everybody
this.
just shut
3rd
up.
level earthquake. You're fucking. You can't. Don't get hit by that. Don't play around. Don't play around. Collect the orbs. Be serious about it. You got this.
So be serious.
You got this.
That's been my problem.
You got
sometimes.
this.
I haven't been serious.
You got it. Watch. Boom. Dominate.
Blah, 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 blah.
Keep going. Dominate. Oh, come on, bro.
Right.
Pay attention. Watch it, bro. The bullets are so slow and
Are
so
they?
meticulous. In this
Because an
no, they're just really well
objective
planned.
perspective would. Damn it.
Come on, bro. You're on level 2 now. What the hell? Get that. Get
These
that. Level
asteroids
3.
are way dealers.
Get that. Level 3. Level 3. Get
But
those.
the-
Yeah, you're full level 3. Yes, you're gonna win. You're gonna win.
Well,
You're gonna win.
we'll see what happens.
lose. I say you when the guy comes up and the dudes start appearing behind you, throw your bomb. Not yet. Woo! Get that. Okay. The guy's gonna come up. Move over. The guy's gonna be behind you. Wait till they bomb it. Just bomb it.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy's gonna drop a health. Good. Oh yeah! Look at you. Look
I'm a
at you.
superstar.
No, come on,
No
dude.
matter who I are. You're the best coach because you scream amazing, like positive reinforcement until I fuck up, which is
And then it's like,
what the fuck are you
what the fuck
doing?
I just said a bunch of really positive
It's so
shit.
awesome.
You shouldn't die at all.
You
Did
know,
you hear all those
this guy
nice things I was saying to you?
says, my man, Ryan Ike,
Yo! Who is it?
Who says that?
Hiro Isekai.
Hey! That
Uh,
is Thomas, who I am doing a Phoenix Wright fan game with.
Nice.
Along with Jacob.
Objection!
Right.
Jackal Dave says,
God damn it! There are rocks falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to deal with that? I
In
knew
this
you
game,
grew up
I
on the
have a
mean
bunch.
streets. I grew up in the suburbs. We didn't have meteors.
We have to
Okay.
start over.
We didn't have a
We're
pool.
starting over.
So
now.
stop hating this.
We're playing the game together.
I'm getting
I can't
better.
stop
I'm getting
handing
better.
the controller to you.
Jackal
I
Dave says,
suck, but I'm getting better.
I wouldn't have a surprise if this score wasn't some kind of influence on Jets and Guns. They used a metal band called Machine Supremacy, and they mixed chiptune with metal.
Nice.
That's everything that person just said is incredible. What was? I'm sorry. What was the band name again?
Machine?
Machine
No,
Supremacy.
yeah,
Supremacy.
Machine Supremacy.
That is badass.
Yeah, that's a cool
In my
name.
opinion.
I want to listen to the band just because of the name.
Yeah. I even love like.
Okay,
this-
hold on. Wait. Here. Just, I'm going to do this. You're going to hear a bit of an echo, guys. It's so good.
So awesome.
This song has an incredible solo in the middle of it.
Hiro Isekai says, how could you even lose, Ryan? You gotta talk.
Yeah. Seriously.
I'm off the project.
You should be. You should be fired. For
I
this.
am in this for the soundtrack. Okay.
Sorry, man. My 9-year-old self is
No,
just
you
loving
have to.
all of
You
life
have
right
to.
now.
Look out now.
Look out. Like, I'm going to get hit.
Yeah, Jacob, who's also on the soundtrack for Starr Mazer and I, and Hirokai, who just wrote in and said hi, and then said I suck subsequently, are making a fan-like Phoenix Wright game that one of the creators of Phoenix Wright said was probably okay. Like, shook
Wait,
his,
probably okay seems a little shit.
like, no, like, shook his hand and went, neat! As opposed to going, what the fuck are you doing? Like, shut this down. So, you know, he doesn't work for Capcom anymore.
I've just reached OP.
Yeah, you're Holy shit! I forgot how rad the water armor
Water
is.
is
When it's OP, like it needs it. You're just a fountain. You're a fountain of death. Waves.
Wishpig says, "This is Akesh. I love you, Ryan."
Hey, buddy. Akash is gonna be on
Akash is
tomorrow.
on the show tomorrow,
Everybody.
guys. We're gonna have another chat session and play some games. Akash, what game do you want to play tomorrow?
We already have a game.
Do we have a game booked? What's the game?
Oh wait, tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. You guys play something scary if you can.
No, we're gonna play Friday the 13th on NES and
Hell yeah.
Slaughterhouse for TurboGrafx 16.
And remember, when he shows up
I'm sorry,
tomorrow,
Splatterhouse. Did I just say Slaughterhouse?
we did say Slaughterhouse.
I didn't.
We're gonna
I
play a
meant
game
Slaughterhouse.
about starting up.
Well, it
small
takes place in the
businesses and butcher.
slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
But you are a butcher, but a butcher of men.
Remember that Akash's name is pronounced Akash. When he shows up tomorrow.
Akahush.
Akahush.
Akahush Tikuar.
Yeah. He leaves it off, but there's a little squiggle
There
over
is.
the
And
second
then,
A.
yeah, and there's also like a umlaut.
Yeah. And he's too polite to correct him.
Alex Mauer writes Akesh's name with the S replaced with the $sign.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. You can just write A and then $sign.
It's Akesha.
Oh man, I wish he dressed up for Halloween, because that'd be a really good idea.
Roth Sophie writes, "This game is awesome. Have you played Zombie Nation? It's another side-scrolling shooter."
No,
No.
but I have played the shit out of this game, and I am super OP right now. Seriously. Look at, I'm collecting all the crystals.
Listen, your suggestions are great, but look at how
You gotta look at
awesome
how
I'm doing.
great I am right now.
Look at how
That's
great
what's
I am.
important.
I'll play Zombie Nation.
There's an order
Except that I gotta
of
remember
things.
that. I gotta remember to check out Platypus.
I want to check out Platypus.
I gotta remember to check out. Well, I played Platypus, but I gotta remember to revisit it because it's the boss. How sweet is this? Like the way this guy just slowly like approaches you and then morphs into. I know we talked about it already, but it's still cool. The second time it happens, it's still cool.
Akesh says, "Bioforge." Oh wait, horror games.
Love some Bioforge. The game has a lot of layers. It might be too much for one Twitch stream, so it's good you guys are going for fun.
Hiro Iseki writes, "Guys on the stream are superstar amazing, but I gotta catch my bus. We'll be
Aw.
back.
Enjoy the
You guys are
boss.
still
Good
streaming
luck.
when I return."
Don't get murdered.
So here's the gag. Fuzzy's coming over tomorrow, and he's gonna stay over super late. He might stay the night. So we're gonna play the hell out of some games tomorrow.
Sweet. You guys gotta keep it rolling.
Am I gonna keep going? Or are we playing levels or lives?
We're doing lives. Because I know what I am, okay? I'm in this to groove on some sick, like, fucking sweet-ass, like, metal licks, and then if the controller ends up in my hands, I'll do my best to not fuck it up.
So this is cool. The elixir, when you die, it just restores you.
Yeah,
You just come right back.
it's great.
Which means you get to keep all your stuff.
I love this music, like, so hard.
Yeah, it's super hard. Shield Max 1500.
Oh, I totally didn't know. She totally has a cut going down the center of her dress.
Oh yeah, dude. My 13-year-old self knew the hell out of that. Watch this. Watch. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Yep, that's the
You
trick.
know how hard it is to do with one hand?
Don Thacker!
Yes. That's me.
Clovis15
Yikes.
asks, "So what's the win condition for Lords of Thunder?"
You need to-
Don't be me. Don't be Ryan.
You have to defeat
One.
the 5 Lords of Thunder and then a giant boss at the end.
Which sounds like a concept album. This whole game is like a metal concept album that somebody actually made into something.
Akesh asks, "Does Deadly Premonition count as a horror game? Because I want to play that for the rest of my life."
It does.
That's it.
Yes. Oh my. Well, kind of. It's a horror game, but the horror doesn't come from things being scary. It comes from, holy shit, somebody actually managed to make this.
It's like Evil Dead.
It's incredible. I learned about the Sinner Sandwich from Deadly Premonition.
I don't even know. I've never played it.
Oh my god, play it. It is a game
I
that
think
introduces
it
you
came
to
out
the concept of the Sinner Sandwich, which is a sandwich that has turkey, jam, and cornflakes cereal in it. And you eat it to absolve yourself of your sins.
Like
To
a
be-
sin eater? Like
Yeah, but to be honest, that sounds kind of fucking good. It's like a Thanksgiving Day sandwich. And people have made this in real life and eaten it and been like, this is kind of on point right now. And any game that brings food into the real world for me to try, like, instant classic.
Dude, I am dominating.
You are just absolutely, like, smoking these fools right now.
I like that my fire works underwater.
Laser
Splash,
Kid
splash,
comments,
splash,
"The
splash.
scariest game ever is Eternal Darkness."
Love Eternal Darkness. That guy's on point as well.
I have to say something. The game I've had the most legit you were saying like as a when you say as a musician, you sound kind of douchey.
Yes.
I sound super douchey when I say like as a filmmaker or as a game maker.
Whenever you say as your career, even if it's
you just
true,
sound douchey.
you sound like an asshole. It's not your fault.
As a game maker,
yeah.
you run into things where it's very. You see the rigging in a lot of the games you play.
Yeah.
I've very rarely been actually frightened by a game. Mostly because I'm looking at mechanics and riggings. How did they render this versus like, oh my gosh, that's scary. Like I was trying to in Alien Isolation. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the spawn mechanic.
Yeah,
of
like what's triggering.
Yeah, as opposed to like, oh my god, an alien. But I can tell you right now, straight up, Dead Space 1 and 2.
Yes.
I just would jump out of the chair.
I love
it's just ridiculous.
those two games.
They're so good.
I kind of tried to pretend the third one. Didn't happen, but the first two are two of my favorite.
I hope one day they make a third one. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, me too. I would love a third Dead Space.
Like as long as it stayed true to Dead Space.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it'd be silly for them to make a third Dead Space game and have it like shoehorn ridiculous like multiplayer and like, turn it into Call of Duty. Like, but they'd never do that.
No,
because
they know what's up.
Because they know
Dead
what's
Space
up.
is a thing.
Dead Space is already existing thing.
They wouldn't risk that.
And they're making it for the audience that will buy Dead Space.
Right.
And they aren't so silly as to try to include all people who play games anywhere and get them all involved because they know that makes a bad product.
Yeah. So also, imagine a world where Dead Space took place on like a snow planet or something.
That'd be
the
so
worst.
stupid.
What
is this Mario? So like, yeah, you can see everything clearly. Like, I bet they'd have some wave mechanic where shit bursts up from under the snow, but they'd overuse it.
It'd be dumb.
Yeah, it'd be
That'd
so
be stupid. It would be that one game where you got into mechas all the time.
Yeah.
Do you remember the game I'm talking
Not
about?
ringing any bells.
You know the game I'm talking about.
Where you go into mechas?
You fight fucking bugs. It's
That
super popular.
You gotta narrow that down.
You fight
Lost
Planet.
Yeah.
It's just like Lost Planet.
Yeah.
Which is
Which
not
already exists.
anything like Dead Space.
Which
It
already exists. Yeah.
Seth, he writes, really? You're not going MGS? I'm confused. Did you say one of those earlier games was your favorite game of all time?
I don't remember saying that. I'm okay. Don is capable of watching Lords of Thunder and playing Lords of Thunder and speaking at the same time. I can't do that. Okay, I can't even play piano and talk at the same time. I've literally drooled on myself before, so I may be saying some shit that's not exactly true. I said Dead Space 1 and 2. They're two of my favorite horror games of all time. Metal Gear Solid is numero uno, like as far as like AAA stuff goes.
Can you tell me why? Isn't it an ironic thing? Is it because it's like difficult to like understand? I don't understand the game. Granted, I've only played the one that came with the PlayStation 3.
I mean, then that time just means...
Was that 4? Was that 3? Was that some shit?
You started with 4?
I mean, I played fucking Metal Gear.
Bastard.
I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah.
Or Metal Gear Solid, I guess.
Or 2? Or 3?
No.
Oh my god. That should be your stretch goals. You'll play those games if we get 150 grand by Monday because they are written in the language of our time, Don.
What the fuck does that even mean when you just said those words?
If you had played them, you'd know. Okay? Like, when you're playing a game where you have to go out into an oil rig in the Hudson River and it's taken over by terrorists and the president is there, but he's not the president, but this other guy's actually the president and he's got like octopus arms coming out of his like mech suit and you fight him on the crumpled Library of Congress at the end and he's got samurai swords? Tell me that's not something
that's being ironic. That's just ridiculous.
That's fucking awesome is what it is. Like normally, okay, I've learned I have to say out loud, like, I'm being serious right now because I'm such an asshole that everything I say sounds like I don't mean it. I'm being serious right now. That game is incredible.
Look how fast this level is.
Yeah. I love the way like the varying levels of between the sky and the foreground and the background.
Parallax,
It's so great.
Wicked Parallax. In the Up Thunder series, they did this cool thing where they make these parallax tunnels, so it always falls back into like the center strip. Now, granted, I'm saying that as we leave the center strip, but normally the parallax falls back into the center strip. That sells this idea that it just goes infinitely off into space.
It's so sweet. It looks like it's just a non-stop void.
Yeah.
How great are those flying space turtles?
Dude, flying space turtles
so
are
sick.
amazing.
Rotating like skulls. Like,
oh,
this might be my favorite level.
So you're being sarcastic.
I'm not. I'm okay.
Space turtles are dumb, so I'm going to say it's my favorite level.
Preface. I'm being serious right now. This might be my favorite level. In terms of like enemy design.
Ah, fuck. Come on
what are
now.
you doing, Don?
I
can't talk shit. You've seen how I play.
The worst.
If you cannot lose because you hand that controller to me, this is gonna be a shit show.
Well, you get to pick the levels. I chose this.
But
I felt cocky. I
love this level.
dominated the level so hard last time. I was like, oh man, I could totally just take on anything.
So now the chat's predominantly dominated by Fatal Frame talk.
Fatal Frame is...
What is Fatal Frame?
It's a game where, you know how in horror games sometimes you have a gun with a couple
This is
bullets,
not a camera game, is it?
or a knife, or a stick.
It's
You
the
have,
worst.
yeah, you have a shitty camera that sometimes doesn't really work so
Here's
well.
the problem though, in real life you wouldn't just run around with a fucking camera, you'd pick up a hammer or some shit.
They're ghosts.
So when you're stuck
You
with the
cannot
hammer,
hit
without
the
the
ghost
camera,
with a
you don't
hammer. They're ghosts.
I don't
The only
care.
thing you can do is suck up their souls in your little like cell on the side of the camera, and you have to get a good picture of them, which is basically like right before they lunge for your fucking throat. It's so scary. It's like if a game insisted that the only way to kill the monsters is to wait until they're just about to take you out.
By the way, I'm not deriding Fatal Frame. I've never played it. I've played other games with the camera mechanic, and it's just like
What else
stop.
have you played that as a camera?
Outlast, right?
Outlast. I know
Even
that
the camera isn't your mechanic for attack in that game. It's just the thing you use.
to do anything, you can't attack.
Yeah, no, you can see, you can walk around the environment and do all this stuff without the camera. The camera is your attack mechanism, and it's so cool because it
It's
makes
also
you
your
feel...
light mechanism in Outlast.
Oh yeah,
In Outlast, yes, because you had a night vision mode. In Fatal Frame, your camera is basically your weapon.
Yeah.
And then when you're not using it, you're in third person mode.
yeah, you can see all around. And what's great about it is it makes the game even scarier because your only way to battle the ghost is to go into camera mode, but through the lens in first person. And now it feels really claustrophobic because there can be multiple ghosts around you, but you have to focus on one. And the only time they're really super visible is when they're just about to like eat your brain. And you get this horrifying picture of them, and then you pray when the camera gets put back down that you got them. And it's so scary. Like it forces you to confront these fears like head on. It's so good. I haven't finished it yet, and I love these horror games. Like I keep making the mistake of playing it at like 3 a.m. and going, "Oh, this is a terrible fucking decision," and then shutting it off.
Okay, says, I'm bringing Fatal Frame. I'm bringing Fatal Frame tomorrow. I don't care.
He should. I hope he's serious.
What
about
system?
that. The system of your heart.
No, I mean like, what actual systems?
Fatal Frame came out on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox 3. No, Xbox.
So we have to install or we have to plug in our PS2 or Xbox. That's fine.
Alright, should I buy a continue for when I fuck this up, or should
Oh,
I...
we have plenty of continues. It looks like.
Alright, then I'm gonna power up like a boss.
Please do.
Okay, says PS2.
Okay, we have a PS2.
You can afford
Vanessa,
that.
we have a PS2, right?
I don't have a PS2.
Oh, then we don't have a PS2, brah.
We have a PS1 and a
PS1.
PS4.
Oh,
PS4,
it's probably on the
PS3.
PSN network, though.
Ah, we'll check out the PSN network. If it's there, then we'll. Yes, you get shields.
I didn't.
There's a kid.
I like to go raw dog when I
You have a bomb, by the way.
Thank
I
God.
think you need to get close on that bomb.
There's a kid says, tomorrow, though, my thought is Dave the Tentacle.
Oh, sweet.
Tomorrow, I know for sure we're doing Splatterhouse. We're doing Friday the 13th for the NES. You went right into that.
I did.
You telegraphed it for like an hour and a half. Like you fucking you tried to do it again.
Nailed it.
You quantum
See
leap
that,
right into
audience?
it. That's the worst.
God damn.
Why did you choose this game and not like I don't know fucking
Because here's what you said. You said...
Bible Quest? Why this game?
Why'd you choose a game where everybody hugs each other and they all learn a valuable lesson about friendship? Because you guys said, what shmups do you want to play? And I had many, and I'm bad at all of them, because this entire genre of games is a genre that I suck horribly at. They're fucking great. I love shmups. It's like, you can love a thing and it can not love you back. A lot of really terrible relationships are predicated on that idea. Okay? And this is just another one. I'm bad at these, but they're great. They're awesome. Like watching, I've gotten the furthest I've gotten in most shmups is watching somebody who's actually talented at them play them while I hang out and go, this is sweet. This would be really cool if I could do this. Like right now. Okay, if you guys were like, what fighting games do you want to play? Preferably ones that are on a Nintendo system. I'd be like, fucking Smash Bros, because that's the only one. And also, because I'm on Smash. No one's gonna believe me because of my performance every day, but like...
Yeah, I'm under the distinct impression that you have a difficult time with the controller concept.
With like a game.
Like the idea that you push buttons and things happen.
You go like this, but you don't know how to go like this. So.
There's a kid says, if I could afford to come down there, I would totally come carrying my favorite game ever,
Mega Man 7
Ooh,
on the Super Nintendo.
That's a solid choice.
That's a deep cut. I like that.
Somebody who chooses that fucking knows what's up.
Yeah.
Like, that's a person who probably plays the shit out of that game and knows it.
Can I just say for the 100th time how amazing it is that Nami Matsume is?
You can say it 1,000 times.
I've been saying it nonstop. Like, I'm somebody who, her music, you know, Mega Man 2 is probably one of my formative soundtracks when I was a kid. Playing Mega Man 2, which I beat in its entirety because I'm good at some games, but not these, definitely. And going like, holy shit, and walking around as a kid and having her work stuck in my head all day. That's part of what made me go, I want to do that one day.
Yeah.
I want to make stuff that people wander around and get stuck in their heads and makes them think about the games they play even though they're not playing them. I mean, she's a fucking, like, superstar. I can't believe that I'm anywhere near the same project as her.
You know? Yes. I'm
But
her, like, help score my dreams.
Yeah, please.
Baffled.
This idol of the industry, could you help make this thing that I desperately want made real? Like, oh, you will. Great.
I don't know if it was effective, but I told the story about my Mega Man, like my circuit bent Nintendo with Mega Man SID, so that I could would constantly play the Mega Man 1 soundtrack and soundboard, by the way, because I couldn't distinguish between the two. They were just sounds, so to play one or the other, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
And how that affected my desire to actually make things, to create things. My film industry, my film career, my game career. So yeah, having her around, God, look at the fucking sleep, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, having her on board is like absolutely. I was going for the heart and I got hit like a loser.
You got cocky, son. If I can get further than that, I will be satisfied with myself. I can't. By the way.
Clovis15 says, speaking of unusual graphic adventure games, has anyone here ever played Nightshade for the NES?
No, I have not played Nightshade, but it seems like I should if you suggest. This episode of Starr Mazer TV brought to you by Ryan and I terribly playing Lords of Thunder. The choice of the right generation.
Laser Kid says, yeah, that's why I love Mega Man 7. The best, though I pretty much like all the classic Mega Man, but Mega Man 7.
Potatoes, the little glowing potatoes?
Yeah.
That's their bullets. They're trying to kill you.
Oh, I'm not supposed to touch
You're not supposed to eat the glowing potatoes.
See, I thought, I guess
stay
I
away
pushed
from the
off,
glowing potatoes.
assuming everything is a power-up.
No, you gotta stay away from the
not.
glowing potatoes.
So that...
And that glowing potato, remove yourself.
Why are there so many potatoes in this game?
Potato power.
Is this game set in Ireland? Is that racist?
Oh man, come on now.
Okay. Check it.
You got it.
You're gonna say nice, like, confidence building.
I look at me saying nice things to you now makes you like worried.
Because you're gonna talk shit as soon as I start.
Well, stop eating all the fucking potatoes.
I love potatoes.
Right, stop eating the potatoes. Jesus.
I'm a potatoes kind of guy. In moderation, though, is the thing. You shouldn't have to.
Can I point out how awesome that sleeve is?
Have you mentioned that sleeve yet? Because that sleeve is kicking rad.
It is so. Starr Mazer is gonna have sleeve. It actually already has. In our storm level, we have a storm level that we're demoing right now. It's got a whole bunch of cool weather effects that's just so...
Oh, I'm sorry, am I further than you on this level?
Oh!
Am I actually surpassing?
For like 12 seconds.
Deal with it. These 12 seconds are my time to shine. Can't even get the fucking crystals I suck so bad.
You gotta get to 1500. Oh, you didn't get to
1500? No.
Rod Sophie says, there's a successor to the Clock Tower games coming on Kickstarter called Night City. Or Night Cry.
Nightcry, yeah. Dude, we started over.
And Rafa Levels Up has a question. Did you guys ever play Shadowgate, Uninvited, or Deja Vu?
Shadowgate
I
back
played
in the
Shadowgate, yeah. Genesis or NES, because they're very different.
I played NES.
The Genesis one I would submit is better.
I would have no doubt.
Alright, that was easy.
I never said I love
Sorry, I thought you were gonna like viciously defend.
Nope.
No, the Genesis one is awesome, and the new ones that got kickstarted.
There's one going on right now.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that potato.
Like Dragonfall and that, like those are great. But no, the Genesis one is awesome, and it was a lot darker. The NES one, they kind of dumbed a lot of stuff down, and it didn't have that tone of like you're in this gritty like Seattle with all this crazy cool, you know, like fantasy shit all over the place. It did. It had that, but it wasn't handled this well.
Akash says, maybe we should just play a true prequel to Metal Gear, Snatcher.
You guys should play Snatcher and you should play Zone of the Enders.
Can I tell you the best system Snatcher ever was on?
Calculator.
No, no.
Damn it.
Turbo Duo.
Was it on
It
Turbo?
was originally released in the Turbo Duo, bitch.
Oh my god.
Bitch.
Hideo Kojima.
Bitch.
If I'd have known that,
Bitch.
I would bitch. I would have.
Bitch. This is so cool, man. Hanging out with people that I like and respect and playing games with them.
Well,
Like-
I'm kind of playing. I wouldn't call what I'm doing.
I was actually talking about Kazuo. You're just sitting here being a
You're
loser
just
about
some asshole. You're not included in the
Yeah.
statement I was making.
it. I was telling you about how cool my life is.
Yeah.
You're looking at your phone. I'm out.
Yeah, listen, guys. I gotta roll on it. Just the enemy design. Can I say that again? Like, how
Please, you
every
should.
single enemy, even like if you look closely at the little bugs, they come on normally like the throwaway enemies and stuff. Like even they're kind of neat looking.
I love the use of multiple sprites, like to make a single enemy thing. They use it like, all over.
Yeah.
So this is a weird effect in this level. The ceiling will explode, and rocks will fall and push you to the ground. And there are these beams right here. So that
Yeah.
push me down. And they'll push you into the enemy.
And they're
design
so
is
trippy
incredible.
looking if you focus on that. I think that's my problem with shmups. Is like, I think they require you to kind of do the same thing you do when you're doing a 3D Magic Eye picture. You know what I mean? Like zone out and see the entire image.
Yeah.
I'm the worst at that.
Like you're
can't-
hyper focused on the cool
I
animation.
can't, I
and the
can't
bullet
do
stuff.
3D Magic Eye shit, and I can't do shmups even though I like them a lot because I focus on the art is so cool. Like they made all this cool shit, and I'm trying to actually appreciate it, and you can't actually appreciate it. You have to zone out and like not see what any one thing is.
That's why you play with friends, right? So you spend your life trying to like play through a thing, and then you die instantly. And you have your awesome friend play for a long time. You
for
can
a
watch
long
it.
time. And then I can just
Hang
talk
out.
to the fans.
Quantum Feline has a question.
I do.
Quantum Feline, hello.
Thoughts about Phantasmagoria?
Phantasmagoria 1 and 2. Roberta, man, she's the best. I love those games. I actually went back to them thinking I would hate them again because
And they hold up.
they don't. no, hold on. Let me.
Okay, sorry.
The technology, the limits of the technology are obvious. The acting is stilted. The writing is incredible, and the stories are incredible. You have to, like, if you can get past just those two technical things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like FMB was shit, and it was all like 240, 240 like by 320 or whatever. Yeah, if you can get past all that, and it is a
It's like
stomach.
for its time, it was incredible, and
Totally.
now it maybe feels a little dated, but that's not its fault.
It's not. And yeah, those were a good set of games. I'm a big fan of those. Also, when you're 13, Phantasmagoria is effectively
That was your sexual awakening.
yeah. Seriously,
No, I get it.
that's the thing you lock the computer.
It's
with,
either
right?
that or it's Gadget
Phantasmagoria.
from Chippendale Rescue
Dude.
Rangers.
Both. Why
It's-
not both? Why not both?
Yeah.
It's both. To be real.
I'm so real right now because I like the narrative structure of that show, but there was other stuff going on.
There's
as a
the
kid,
narrative structure.
I was as a kid. I only just realized, like, fucking last week that Chip and Dale are Magnum P.I. and
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Like that occurred to me like last Thursday. Okay.
I love it. That's
How
incredible.
stupid am I?
Wait, what?
That Chip and Dale from Chippendale Rescue Rangers
Yeah.
are dressed like Magnum P.I., like Dale in his flower shirt, and
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What?
Oh my
What
god.
is happening right now?
Sorry.
Again, like Dale or Chip has the leather jacket with the door and the whole deal.
Oh my god.
Right?
I obsessively played the Chip and Dale like NES game.
Oh my god.
So it
How great
was
is that
so
game?
good. And the music is incredible as well.
You-
But oh my god.
I should speak, since we already talked about Tailspin and Chip and Dale,
Chip.
I should talk about DuckTales.
Yeah.
And that game is great, but you want to know something embarrassing? I always had my parents rent it for me. This isn't going to help my image of being true in video games. I had them rent it for me. I didn't know you could do, how you can pogo stick on
Yeah.
his cane?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that.
That's
And
like the mechanic.
that's
of
the mechanic,
game.
right? So I got as far as you
That's like
possibly-
playing Tetris and going.
How do
You know what would be great is if you could turn
Move the
these
blocks,
things.
right? So I got as far as a human can get in DuckTales for the NES without being able to pogo stick until you finally get to a point like a boss or something where you have to. And they just went, this game's so fucking hard. Like, you lost
when you rented it though, didn't it come with a manual?
No, it was a shitty video
manual.
Dude, I came from a small town of Delano, Minnesota. No, our video store didn't have the manuals. It's the kind of town that got. We're happy we got an app.
That's right. It was fucking like you get the manual had like crusty blood and boogers when you rented it.
you touched somebody else's like DNA and viscera, and you knew.
All the time. That's how you knew. That's how you became like game friends.
Then when you meet them out in the world, you just kind of touch palms, but you're like it's you, the one from the manual.
You played werewolf for the NES in 1983.
Willis 15 says, "Don't feel too bad. I didn't know about the pogo stick back in the day either."
I hope you're not fucking with me because
I don't know how that's a possible thing.
It's totally possible because unless you have the manual, the game doesn't make it.
Push down, bro.
You're so used to.
You can fuck up and push down.
You're so but I didn't. I'm so precise in my movements. When I'm jumping, I either want to go up or side to side, and that's what I push. Because when I want to move a direction, that's how I move. I'm not going to push directions on the D-pad that aren't necessary to my flight path.
Got it.
Okay?
No, you're good.
Scrooge McDuck doesn't get rich and run the empire that he runs by pressing unnecessary D-pad. Okay?
Lakesh says, Phantasmagoria is one of my favorite all-time games, just below Okami, Metal Gear, and WWF No Mercy.
We are best friends, by the way. Lakesh and I have decided that there's pillars of our friendship, and they are the Metal Gear series, wrestling, and then just recently discovered Dark Souls. So, but those first two especially. And I think we love wrestling and Metal Gear Solid for the same reason. Which is a non-ironic reason.
It seems ironic.
Wrestling is real. Everything that you see happens.
See, you're just being ironic. You're being hipster right now. You're
joking.
You know kayfabe exists.
Here's the thing.
You know it exists.
Here's the
we
thing.
all know it exists.
Is that people who do that are taking fake pleasure in something to be like, could you
That's
imagine
what you're doing.
Could you
Because
imagine?
you know it's not true.
It's not true.
You know kayfabe exists. You can't argue.
I know
Everyone
it exists.
knows
It exists, but here's the thing: is I really just like that shit.
But saying
genuinely
wrestling is real is that my immediate thought.
It's real for me. Have you ever heard of a place called Theater of the Mind? It's real for me. That's what I mean. When you go see Inception, is it real? Like, can you really use a machine to go into dreams? Like, no, but is it real in here?
No, it's a movie. It's a film. It's a film that tells you awesome stories.
It's real. You're a fucking filmmaker. You can't get on board with the idea that films are real in your heart.
No. No, stories are amazing, and being able to relate stories to actual situations, that's incredible.
This is like if Walt Disney was like, they're just stupid fucking cartoons.
Walt Disney was selling shit to kids, bro. He wasn't trying to change lives. I'm trying to change actual lives. And the way you can change actual lives is to convert stories into actual usable information.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
But we're saying that.
Don't step into my fucking circle.
I just feel like we're saying
the same thing. Don't say, oh, I thought you were a filmmaker.
I just feel like we're saying the same thing.
We're not.
I'm
not like, oh yeah, Inception's real. You can totally plug into a machine. Seriously though, bruh, 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 bruh. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that. That sounds fake.
That's not what I'm saying either. What I'm saying is, Inception.
It sounds like that's what you're saying.
Inception.
It's what you're saying.
Did not.
Why are you saying that?
I'm saying that it's not possible to go into people's dreams, as rad as that would be. Come on. What I'm saying is, no, listen. It's time. It's real in your heart. Yeah. It's real for the viewer if you envelop them in this world.
So you just made up with the idea, with the word real means. You've actually just changed it.
I'm using a contextual, use of it, yeah.
A false permutation that anybody outside of you can't understand.
I'm an English minor, okay? If I have a reason to use my degree, it's right now. This is real shit.
Go for it. You want to go hard in the paint? Let's talk. Let's discuss. Do you see her saying no? There's a reason.
Yeah. Vanessa's off screen going, no, don't do this.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
Hi, Bosch.
There's no paint.
We've got a comment by Quantum Feline.
Yay!
Another tangent. Remember renting entire consoles? I used to rent the Nintendo 64 to play GoldenEye with my friends.
Wow,
Nice.
That's great. Yeah, you
cool.
just brought me all the way back.
Yeah, that's really good. I feel like everybody rented consoles in the era right before they became adult enough to be able to afford more than one console if they wanted to. Like the era just before that in your life was when you went, fuck, I really want to play PS2, but I don't have one. Rent it. That's awesome.
Exactly right.
Like it's a formative period for any young man or lady.
There's somebody out there who's still trying to rent out their like VHS player. They're like, one day I'll pay this back.
But they forgot to rent the tape rewinder that goes with it.
Oh.
It's not good to do it in the VCR.
Is that a real thing? Did people try to sell that shit?
Yes, and it's bullshit. And they would say like, no, it
Wow.
stresses out the tape. It doesn't, asshole. Does the function of this machine like ruin the thing
Yeah.
that goes inside of it?
The tape is made for the machine,
Yeah.
specifically.
You can't-
100%.
I always thought they made the rewinders. My father had one, was because you didn't want to burn out the motor of your vehicle.
That was the other thing.
Every once in a while, you have to realize that your parents are just people, and sometimes they
Sometimes
buy
they
into
make
marketing,
mistakes.
bro.
You gotta kill your heroes.
Yeah.
Sometimes if your hero is your mom and dad, well,
Gotta kill your mom and dad.
that's not
This episode of Starr Mazer is brought to you by Patricide.
the choice of the
Choice of the right generation. The choice of the current generation.
What am I gonna? You told me about all these memes that happened on previous episodes of this.
We didn't get any
including
pizza.
stew,
We had horchata. We haven't
pizza.
discussed stew.
and
so I lied to
instead
you.
we talked about killing your parents.
This is all you, man. You talked about killing
Like,
hobos
you're-
and stuff.
Like
sticking
making you
sticking your dick in an interdimensional portal so you can
yeah.
fuck characters from another
This
universe.
seems
talk about
logical.
We did talk about Dick Man.
Dick Man made of dicks.
Laser Kid.
It's a full name. Laser Kid's in it. That's an actual
She's
human.
wrote a haiku.
She
Yeah.
did, but she didn't exist like in shows.
Well, she existed in heart and in spirit.
Yeah, she exists in so much as non-kayfabe wrestling existed.
But
It was real to somebody.
So that's what I'm saying. You see, it wrestling.
I'm not making a joke. You can't like use my.
No,
sarcastic
I'm going
joke
to.
and
It's
be
too
like,
late.
"Oh, see, you
It's happening though because that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
fuck! Oh fuck! Ah!
Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap!
It's good. I'm good. I'm good. Watch. No, it's gonna open. Yeah.
I'm saying, ask the Cash when he comes tomorrow. I dare you. Ah! Oh man!
What?
nearly got
I
it.
just got ruined.
When a Cash is on the show tomorrow, ask him bring up WWE one time and watch his eyes roll back in his fucking head.
You know what really bothers me about this? And that actually legitimately bothers me. I'm a WWF fan. I'm old school. I grew up with the stuff.
Yeah.
And then kayfabe didn't exist. It was real. It was totally real. Completely real. So to have a new, like, late bloomer, oh, wrestling's so funny, let's talk about how it's real, and sarcasm thing, it just shits on my
I
childhood.
really hope you bring that up with him tomorrow. Like that's gonna be the most. Tune in tomorrow to watch two grown adults
Argue about
getting some
kayfabe.
serious.
Whoa, that guy just punched me!
Laser Kid says Patricide, choice of the Oedipus generation.
Oh!
Good rest.
That's a solid.
Oh!
Why did you do that?
Fuzzy Ski says, this is why Ryan needs to come back tomorrow. There will be stew.
What?
You have 3 continues.
All right, good. Then I'm gonna waste one.
Are you gonna spend all that money?
Yeah.
Because if you do spend the money, then I won't be able to spend it to keep the guy.
So I'll spend a
A little, a nibble.
scratch.
But pick,
Let's
do
go
you think
wide.
that's the right one? Because that's not the most powerful armor.
Yeah, but it's the most nuanced.
What did you just say? Why did you say it out loud?
What should I spend?
So there's
some-
this thing that's going on right now. The director's looming behind us
Yeah.
because she knows it's near rap time. If not a few minutes later.
Okay.
It's exactly rap time.
I was gonna
She's
say,
full
I
of
don't
it.
know if you guys
feel it.
want. No, I'm not being weird.
I
Stop
did
being
notice.
not.
Well, my parking meter's gonna expire, but I'm on this.
Oh,
You're
you're
on
you're
this shit.
in it.
All right. I'm gonna buy some life.
I just want to let you guys know that we'll probably come near wrapping up pretty soon.
Okay. So we're gonna kick it soon, but I'm gonna do one dexterous thing in this game if it fucking kills me, and it will kill me. Okay.
Even if it costs you a park.
Even if the Seattle PD has to roll on me. Do you guys have a cool? I only moved here 6 months ago. Do you guys have a cool name for the Seattle PD?
No.
The SPD?
Yeah.
Speed.
Do you call them pigs?
No. He's gonna punch. Move, 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 move.
Woohoo!
Yeah, he like super punches. He gonna do it twice. He did the T2. He's gonna spin the ball over a second.
Fucking ass. I know I don't want to do.
It's, oh god!
It's like a screensaver. It's like a screensaver. It's the worst.
Nice, nice, nice. Watch for the punch. He's gonna punch. He's gonna T2 on you.
Don't even.
He's gonna T2 on you. Watch out. That's a T2.
I don't know what T2 means. Fucking with you.
Oh god!
It hurts.
Yeah! Nice.
Oh, that was my time to
You
shine.
did it. You did it. Keep going.
Oh shit!
Keep
I'm so used to.
rolling.
I'm so,
Rolling.
I'm so used to seeing a clear screen and then handing it over because I suck.
We got 3 stages down. We are 4 stages out.
What should we do?
Rob Sathi says, all those armors remind me of samurai warriors.
That's fair. That's a
The game is
solid
Japanese.
Alright.
If you're what are you in woods?
Yeah.
I would use the earth armor. How are you?
Every time there's bombing.
It's super good for the woods.
super banging in here.
Just like load it up, bro. Just load it all.
Fuck.
Just
Yeah.
yeah. Just fucking get health. Get health up. Max said.
Oh, feels good.
You are indestructible.
I'm a demon. I'm unstoppable. It's gonna be so funny when I die 10 seconds into this.
Sathi says, I don't know what T2 means.
Thank you.
He's not kidding. You were kidding.
I was.
He extends his arm as though it's made of like molten metal, or he extends his arm in like a threatening manner, as though he is a polymimetic alloy.
As in Terminator 2. I think initially I thought you were saying a shmup specific term that I did not.
No, I was actually talking about Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
He's doing a T2. He's doing a classic T2. Like I thought it was like a thing.
No, he was acting as though a polymimetic alloy.
Did you say
that? Polymimetic alloy. Watch the potatoes, bro.
What are potatoes?
Notice
I haven't been hit one fucking time.
Not yet, but you're going to just
I know.
now. Watch the potato.
Watch the potatoes.
Watch the potatoes. Why are you eating potato? Why don't eat the potatoes, Ryan?
Starches are good for you.
Not good for this guy. This guy's living an entirely
also that's false.
non-Western
starch is not good
base.
for you.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Damn it!
Stop.
I touched the Crushing Moon marshmallow too. Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Yeah, the Earth Armor just wrecks this guy's shit.
Yeah, get that. If you get that one, you get the heart.
I'm gonna chill and wait until. It feels great.
Oh yeah. Oh, watch out! Watch out! Nice. Orange puffballs are demon. All right, you got. Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it. I'll turn on you. I'll turn on you in a second.
I know you will.
I'll turn right on you. Any second. The second you get hit. One time you eat a potato.
I snuck one under the radar.
Actually, I saw it.
Damn it.
I heard it actually. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at the rain in this.
I know. It's so cool. You're really into the aquatic precipitation of this game.
I am.
Check this sleet. Check this rain, y'all.
Check the rain, bro.
Damn it.
Dude,
Robin Levels Up says, all this teacher talk in the last few days is making me nostalgic. Might make the GF watch it during Valentine's.
Nice.
That's a classic
If
romantic.
she hasn't seen it, you're with the wrong girl. But you can fix that real quick.
That's
Let's just make her watch
It's
it.
true. If she hasn't seen it, it's new to her.
And Roth Sathi says, oh man, and with Terminator Genesis coming out in the summer.
Yeah, so what do we think of Terminator Genesis?
I think it looks so stupid. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I
I'm
can't
so
believe I
sad
did
about it. Yeah, you could have made it. You always gotta go in the second turn.
Whoop 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 whoop.
Don't look, so there's a go now. Yeah, dude.
Oh. We're hella rich though. Sort of.
We got some money.
We got some.
We got
Laser
some
Kid
power
also
up.
says, just so you know, Clovis and I have adopted your phrase of choice of the right generation in casual conversation.
Yeah, that happens. I'm a writer. I make a film. I'm sorry. I'm so engaged. I'm a film writer and a game writer.
I make a film.
And words. I found that it's really funny going to a convention or something and having somebody say some shit that I wrote.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
How
like
great is that?
it's weird because then like I'm always caught in that moment. Like, do I just savor it or do I walk up and go, guess what though? That was mine.
Guess
You beat
what?
a level.
I did that. It feels great. This is gonna be a fucking shit show, but woohoo!
That sounded really douchey. I'm sorry, guys. That's really cool that you guys adopted that. Thank you. I wasn't trying to sound like an
asshole. It just means it's cool when
It's super
somebody
cool to feel
adopts
that.
a thing that you like.
Yeah.
Roth
That you
Sathi has followed us.
Nice. Thank you, Sathi, for following us on.
Thank you. And there goes my run. No, solid one to go out on.
Full
Level.
Let's beat this guy or die.
Let's beat this boss.
I think we have
or
one
not.
continue, right? No, we have
And
two.
then
Let's get through these continues.
All right.
And then you can jet.
And when my car's totaled, I'll ask you guys where the nearest.
Sorry, are you complaining or something?
I'm not.
I didn't think so.
I'm down. I'm in it to win it.
You're in it to win it. Alright, I'm gonna go full earthquake on this, bro.
Wreck it.
Wreck him!
I think this is one of the few games where I actually notice how good the UI is too.
It is really good.
Just how like sick and like gilded everything is. Like it's so sweet. And that's not to say that UI is unimportant and I don't notice it in other games. It's just like I'm always aware when I'm really paying attention. Like it's still, oh man, you got.
Yeah, I got faced. I want to get in there. I want to get in there.
You want to get in the game. Boom!
Yeah! Boundless crystal, 650 crystal. Yes, walk. That's how many crystals. A lot though.
not only is the soundtrack great, but this game has some of the best menu music. Like usually menu music, a lot of times it can be kind of throwaway because you're not meant to linger on it very long. Not throwaway, but it's sometimes it's not. It's not usually some of the greatest stuff on the soundtrack. But the menu music here is still as good as anything else. It's so sweet.
I love. That's so good.
Damn it! That's
It's
so
like
sweet.
it just comes right open. You open right to the.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
They don't wait to get to the kick-ass shit.
No, it's just we're starting. We're starting with it.
See, this is why I requested this. Like, I could suck ass at this game all day, but like, in
It's
the
so
end,
fun
like,
to
the
watch
soundtrack
it listen
is still awesome. The soundtrack doesn't suck suddenly when I suck. That'd be actually kind of amazing if the game did that.
Like you just got like the quality of the
Like
music.
the quality of the music is
like
really shitty.
like objectively the music gets just shittier.
There are some games that
Like
are
really
stuff
poorly
like that.
produced
Yeah,
music.
that would be awesome.
Like not like lo-fi or whatever. No, it actually just becomes
No, it
like
just becomes like
really
poorly
badly
mixed
written music.
and- Yeah,
that
it's
song
not-
that you played at the panel. That's funny.
No, that
You shat
that
all
was
over
that was
song.
that was
just kidding.
bad though.
I don't write music, so it would be impossible for me to write something.
Says the guy who.
I didn't write this music. I rewrote it.
No, but that's still insane. You have to know something
It was
about
just computing. It was computing.
like that. It was just computers, man. Music is just computers.
I didn't say music is just. Dude, come on. Don't drive me out to be a.
I'm
complete dick
fucking
bag.
with you.
I'm done, dude. I picked the wrong armor. This is not the right armor for this. This would have been fine armor if it was powered up, but it was not powered up.
Well, let's power it up. Let's go double or nothing on me actually being good at this.
That's a bad idea.
Clovis15 says, Skies of Arcadia had music that got better or more awesome depending on how your hero party was doing in a fight.
That is a very good example. I forgot about that. I haven't played Skies of Arcadia forever. Alright, this is gonna be a travesty, but let's roll out. Basically, this is gonna be some charge of the Light Brigade shit, and I just wanna. I know I'm going down, but I want to make it good.
Pause it.
God damn it! Every
So
time.
good. I muted it, so it works.
Alright, if nothing else, we're gonna have those sweet licks to rock out to as I fail miserably.
The intro is so solid. It's so good.
The thing about the wind armor is it has so much awesome like front-facing weaponry and nothing
else.
nothing coming up and down. You have to get in front of shit if you want to do anything. And it begins.
It also has an incredible bomb.
It does.
The best bomb in the game is the dragon bomb, the elemental dragon. That's the super best, but it's super hard to use because if you use it on a boss that has like it's only vulnerable for like a second, and you use it at the wrong time, you're not listening. You're crying.
Well, no, the viewers are listening.
The elemental dragon flies around and gets the vulnerable point, and if the vulnerability of the enemy is timed,
You're like so stressed out right now. Look at how bad I'm doing. At least. Well, actually, I can't say I went on a good run.
no, you failed.
That's pretty shitty.
You completely failed.
Yeah, a wet fart in an elevator. That was my
A
last.
moist
A
fart in an
moist
elevator.
leak in an elevator. That was my last.
Alright guys, that was Starr Mazer TV for today. We got tomorrow Fuzzy and Akash the Cow are going to be here.
It's gonna be a good
awesome.
time. You
We're going
guys
to play
got
Friday the 13th style games on Friday the 13th. We are doing incredibly well on a Kickstarter. We still need your support. We want to smash those stretch goals. We're right on track to like make the money, which is great, to like get the game made, which I'm sure you all want, but the stretch goals are going to be where you get it all over the place. We added a t-shirt tier yesterday. Keep your eyes on that. If you don't have the t-shirt, go up to the $100 tier or anything above. If you already got above the $100 tier or the $100 tier you got today, you're going to get the t-shirt, so that's good. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, none of this stuff. Ryan Ike's amazing. Ryan Ike Composer is his Twitter handle. Check out Gunpoint. Check out his Kata Starr Mazer themix. And have a great day. Thank you. I'm so tired. Thank you for watching Starr Mazer TV. We will talk to you guys in a bit.
Bye, everybody.
Boo.